Alright everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You. This is my series where I listen to a song that I haven't listened to before and I try and figure out the guitar parts and teach you the guitar parts. And yeah, today I've picked a song. I found this band called the Band CAMINO. They've just released a song called Holly. And yeah, I haven't listened to this band before, so this should be interesting. They're apparently an American rock band established in Memphis, Tennessee in 2015. So yeah, they've been going a little while. The group is now based in Nashville, apparently. And they have the members Jeffrey Jordan, good name, Spencer Stewart, Garrison Burgess, and that's it, apparently, three-piece. And yeah, their genre is stated as indie rock electro pop, so that should be good. Yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, I haven't listened to this before. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah, oh, these are great. Good start. It sounded like he was in like a bit of a drop tuning at the start. And looks like he's doing some chords. So I think there's two guitar parts. Yeah, this bit here is definitely like a drop tuning. It's something like that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, F, C, and G, F, and then A minor and E minor, I think that was right. So yeah, I'll show you the chords first, and then maybe we'll go back and learn the drop tuning. I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't know what tuning he's in. Sounds pretty low. So I think let's come back and learn that. So we'll go from like when the second guitarist comes in. I think yeah, one more time. Oh yeah, it's actually got a cool like muted thing. Yeah, that's like an F. Is that an F? F like an F6. Okay, I'll write down the chords as I go along, so it helps me remembering, especially when there's lots of chords. It can really help. Also, before I forget, I've got a Patreon page, and I'll tab out the songs. So if you miss anything during this video or it doesn't make much sense, have a look at the tab. There should be a link below. Okay, so we're gonna do an F open chord. It's like an F major 7 actually. So if you've ever learnt an F chord, it's 3, 2 and 1, and then normally you bar it down here on the first fret, but we don't need to do that. So this is typically the first F you learn when you first start. It's, yeah, F major 7 is the full name, and we're going to strum down, hit 4 strings, and then on and up you're going to put your little finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. This is an F6 chord, I think, F major 6. And we're going to strum down and then strum up and put that finger down. Then you're going to strum down again. Take that little finger back off. Down, up, down. And then he did this cool muting thing. Cover all the strings. Strum down, up, down, but mute everything. So you just like, you're not pressing down. No force to it, you're just covering the strings. It makes this muted sound. So down, up, down, something like that. That's what we need. And then yeah, this bit's quite cool. You're actually going to go to a C chord, and we're going to strum up twice. and then you'd kind of like stop the sound off that. So strum up twice on a C, then stop the sound with your right hand. And then it went to a G. I just need to listen to them one more time. Yeah. Look. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so you strummed up on a C twice, then stop the sound, and then same on the G. Up on a G, stop the sound, and then I think you can kind of catch. You can kind of take your hand off and strum up and catch the strings on an up. So then you get something like this: down, up, sorry, down, up, down, up. Cheeky little up at the end. I think that'll work well when we put it together. So, sorry, 3, 4. Something like that. It's quite hard to do. So the first time round it was F, C and G. The second time round it's F, A minor and E minor. So you put all that together, you get... Sorry, it's quite hard, quite tricky. How are you getting on with it? Put it in the comments. 3, 4. That's great. Oh, that's good on its own. Even if you don't learn the drop tune part, you could do that as a little intro. That's really cool. Okay, let's jam. We'll jam over the first guy's part as well. Doing that. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, nice. He's ditched that kind of intro rhythm. And it's just strumming down up the whole time, but the chord changes at the end of the bar. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You also don't have to do the da-da-dum, just an F, and then a C and a G. Down and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So you change on that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, up, 1 and 2, up, 1 and 2, up. So yeah, the C and the G are anticipated. I think it did the C, the F and the G 3 times, and then I think it did the F, ignore what I just said. I think it did the F, the C and the G 3 times, and then I think the 4th time it did the F, the A minor and the E minor just once. So I'll jam along to it, I'll shout out the chords. Here we go. C, G, F, C, G, F, C, G, F, A minor, E minor. Yeah, that was right. So F, C and G 3 times, and then F, A minor, E minor. Cool verse. All right, let's see if he might do that again. I'm thinking about you Thursday. I'm falling for you Friday. Why does it feel like I've known you my whole life? I want your lips on my head. Now I don't know what to do. Yeah, nice. Verse 2 was the same as verse 1. Verse 1, verse 2. This bit sounds cool. We're into like something else. Now I don't know what to do. I think it might be D, E minor, F and G. First listen, let's listen again. I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm thinking about you now. D. Oh, it's a D sus2 chord. D sus2. D sus2 to an E minor, to an F, to a G. Now I don't know what to do. Is this like a pre-chorus maybe? D sus2 is a nice chord. It's like a D chord, D major, or a D minor, but finger of a D major. You take your middle finger off, so you basically the first string is open. Now I don't know what to do. Whole bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then E minor, then F. You can bar the 2 this time. F and G. Nice. Oh, cool little riff. Oh, so that was a pre-chorus. Then there's a chorus. It's the same as the intro, but I think it was slightly different at the end. Let's just have one more listen. So yeah, do the part we did in the intro over this, and you'll be well on your way. I think it did that. Let me have a listen. Yeah, so it did the last time round. It went. It did just an F, like we did the first time, I think. The F, and then it did an F to a G. So final time round, F, and then F again to a G. So instead of doing the C and the G, like we did, or I guess it was the A minor, E minor bit, you're going to do an F and a G. So it's F, G, it's that. The very last time, I'll try and show you. So now. Yeah, so it's instead of the A minor and E minor, so you still did the C and the G, so C, G, and then F again, to a C, F to a G. Oh, that bit's really cool. Then we're going into some sort of solo. I think looks like he's doing it, so might be in a different tuning. Yeah, nice. Maybe let's just learn it in standard tuning. That's cool. Okay, I'll show you one bit at a time. So we're on the 3rd string, the G string, and we're going to slide into the 9th fret from the 7th fret twice, really quick. So you really want to be like, you don't want to really hang on the 7 at all. And yeah, 2 quick ones. Pick the string. You basically pick and slide at the same time. And do that with your 1st finger, because then we're going to go to 10 on the 4th string, the string above. And then we've got like our 2nd lick, which goes 10 on that 4th string. Then we're going back down to 9 on the 3rd string. Then 12 on that same string, the 3rd string. And then 10, 9 on the 3rd string. So melody of the song. So we got 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's try that. So after that lick we just did, ended on the 9. Slide from 5 to 7 really quickly, just like we did at the start from 7 to 9, but we're going to go 5 to 7. Add that to it. And then yeah, after you slid up to the 7, pick the 7 one more time, and then go back to 5. We're still on the 3rd string, so far we got something like this. Really cool, liking that. Looks, yeah, he's further up. You must be in the drop tuning, maybe 2 steps down, because he's on the. I can see he's on the 9th fret. Final lick there. You slide back into 7, but now we're on the 4th string. We've gone to a lower string. Do it twice. 5 to 7. 5 to 7. And you kind of, yeah, a bit of a rhythm to it. The first one holds, and then you kind of quicker. 5 to 7, 5 to 7, back to 5. Give it a bit of vibrato as well. Oh, the second one I think he goes back through, so let me show that again. So you go 5 to 7 on the 4th string, and then do a slide up from 5 to 7, and then back to 5. It's kind of hard to do that. You pick 5 7, and then 5 7 again, but go back to 5. Da da da. 5 7 5. Da da da. Something like that. It's kind of pentatonic. Oh yeah, it's hard because you can't look at what he's doing because he's in the drop tuning. Oh yeah, I got it. So the final lick. So we're on the 5th fret on the 3rd string with your 1st finger, and then this is just your minor pentatonic. I've actually started a masterclass series, before I forget to mention, on my YouTube channel. Maybe I could link it up here. I can do a link. You'll see a link now, hopefully. And it's about I'm going to cover different subjects like the minor pentatonic. And different scales, and so if you watch these videos and some of the terminology doesn't make sense, have a look at those that series, and you can learn some of your scales. It makes learning songs a lot easier. So back to it, the final lick. So we're going to go 5 on the 3rd string, the G string, and then this is your minor pentatonic. We're going to go 7 5 on the 4th string. So 5 7 5, and then I think it was that. Let me listen one more time. Yeah, so 5 7 5, then back down to 5, back up to 7 on the 4th string. Then we're going to do a very quick slide from 7 to 5 on the 5th string, and then finally 3 on the same string, the 5th string. So 5 7 5 5 7 7 5 3. Nice. Can I remember the whole thing? Did something like that, and then I've just forgotten the one little lick, the sliding one, because we changed it. Oh, what do you think of that? Put it in the comments. I like that. Don't copy what he's doing. Okay. Yeah. It's that, the middle one. And then... Wow, that's cool, yeah. Oh, he's a very good guitarist, like that. Let's do that one more time and we'll keep going. Back to a verse. Pre-chorus, D sus2, E minor, F and G. Chorus, I think. Get ready for it. Chorus was the same as the intro. Yeah. Did something change? It changed the last time around. Let's try it. Yeah, did the last one the same. The F and G at the end. Yeah, so yeah, exactly the same as the first chorus. Looks like we're going back into the riff. Can we remember it? Yeah, it was exactly the same. That was lucky. Nice. Oh, we're doing well. We're going into another section. Yeah, nice. I think it's just F, C and G, that bit, I think. Yeah, F, C and G, little kind of middle section, little verse. Didn't feel like a verse, maybe that's like a middle section. But he was doing a similar thing to the verse. The chords kind of anticipated. And then, yeah, Hollies is the chorus. Yeah, this is like the intro bit. But we're just strumming it once, maybe. A minor. Yeah. Wow, we've had a key change. We've gone up to, have we gone up 2 frets? 1 fret? What were we? Da, da, da. F sharp, we've just gone up 1. We've just gone up 1. So if you're a new guitarist, what you could do at this point, might be hard, is just put a capo on the 1st fret and play like the same chords for the chorus. I think this is the chorus that we did at the chorus. But if you that can be hard to do in a song. So and they're not doing that. So oh no, has he got a capo on? He looks like he's still playing it. He's just miming. You don't look at what he's doing. You could just do some bar chords. So this is where the song gets a bit harder for beginners. But yeah, if you are a beginner, just put a capo on the 1st fret and play all the same chords we did for the chorus. So we're going to do an F sharp major. You can do something like this. Drag your 1st finger back and get that bass note. And then it's a C sharp. So you need this shape, this major shape, 4th fret. And then a G sharp, so we're going... So we're just sharpening every note, and then back to F sharp, A sharp 6th fret minor, and then G sharp 4th fret. So and then up to here. But yeah, the easy version, you put your capo on the 1st fret. I know we get a lot of beginners watching. You'd go. Which is cool. So yeah, maybe just do it that way. That might be easier. How would you do that with, shall we try from the middle? So yeah, you'd go. Play the G really quick, grab your capo, have your capo ready. Do F, C, and G, and 2, 3, 4, you do something like that. Maybe that's a bit mad. You can always pause the song. Again. That's weird. He's playing the riff in the video, but it's not coming on the. You can't hear it, so they must have recorded this separate. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. So don't play the riff. Maybe you should. Yeah, oh, really cool that was. That was so good. I'll come back and show you the drop tuning version, I reckon, because this is already a long video, and I feel like that was quite a good way to do it. That was great. He's definitely down tuned. I reckon he's 2 steps down, and he's also in drop D, so it would be like a C. Is that right? Yeah, C. Yeah, it would be like a C, and everything goes down. So yeah, maybe I'll do. I could tab that version out maybe and put it on the Patreon. So yeah, let me know if you want to do that version. And I could always do another video. But yeah, I feel like that was a long enough video. Enjoy that. And yeah, I'm going to keep this series going. And so if there's any songs you want me to cover and any songs you want to learn, I haven't heard a lot of the modern bands, I don't think. There's so much music out there. So please recommend a band or a song or another song from this band if you know anything more about them. And yeah, put it in the comments. Please like and subscribe as well. And check out the Patreon. Goodbye!